What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Breaking news. Breaking news. The Raiders have just traded cornerback Jakorian Bennett to the Eagles for defensive tackle Thomas Booker IV. And I have a lot to say about it, man. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons in the chat, man. Run the likes up. Run the likes up for your boy, man. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience at all times. Last but not least, take care of your boy, man. Tip your bartender. What's poppin', man? I was laid in the bed watching the Yankee game, dog. And when the Yankee game on, I'm not doing that. I'm this, but hey, man, this right here. I don't care about what's going on. I had to come on to talk to y'all, man. I had to come talk to the Unfiltered Nation, bro. Unfiltered Nation, Raider Nation, Unfiltered fan. What in the hell is going on? Man, I got a lot to say, though, okay? Let's just understand something, man. For a lot of you guys, okay? Run these likes up, bro. This is the time right now where I am going to be able to say some things that 100% of the channels aren't going to be able to say. And that is, I actually talked to Jakorian Bennett at the camp on Friday. And I talked to him about his play and what I was expecting and what you were expecting. So I actually had a conversation with Jakorian Bennett less than 72 hours ago at the facility in Henderson. Okay? Yeah, he signed my Max shirt, all of that. Okay? This is why we are what? The most dominant ever. Because we put boots on the ground, dog. This right here, bro, I feel a way about. Because I spoke to Jakorian Bennett directly. I told you guys yesterday what the conversation entailed, along with everybody else that I spoke to. Okay? And then on Friday, I told you that. That was one of the guys that I really emphasized to him, Shaq to Bennett. I definitely let it be known that I'm happy, man, you got to stay healthy. That is put a 1 in the chat if you heard me say that. When I talked to him, bro, and he was signing for me, I said, hey, big dog, you got to stay healthy, man. He goes, I know, bro. He said it just like that. I know. I said, man, when you're on the field, it's a different look. It's a whole different wrinkle, bro. He goes, man, I know. I'm doing everything in my power to stay healthy, bro. All right? He is a real Raider, okay? Because he was what? Drafted by the Raiders, dog. This was one of our youngest, most potential draft picks that we've had in recent memory. One of the few things that the last couple of regimes did right. We know all the things they did wrong, but this is one of the things that they actually did right. I love Jakorian Bennett, bro. Love that kid, man. Before I met him, and then I liked him even more. So what in the hell does this mean? This says a lot about how Pete Carroll feels about your defensive line. Let's just keep it a buck, man. I mean, we don't got time to play with you. We don't got playtime is over, dog. We don't got time, man, for you guys to rub DD oil all over each other, man. We don't do that over here, bro. I mean, that's what you want to do. Go ahead and do that. All right? We gonna tell you what it is and what. I heard y'all, not what it ain't. That's why I'm here. We're the straw that stirs the drink. It's time to stir some drinks. Pete Carroll is not happy with the defensive line. And you know why? Because I saw it with my own 2 eyes on Friday at the camp. And I saw it with my own 2 eyes on Saturday at the scrimmage at the Death Star, bro. Okay? And against our own team, I didn't see any type of quarterback pressure coming from the inside. I saw nothing. That includes Adam Butler. We know, oh, Adam Butler. Oh, yeah, okay. It don't matter, man, that we think Adam Butler's going to be doing something. It matters what Pete Carroll just did. He gave up an asset. Somebody, and we just lost Lonnie Johnson Jr. on Saturday. So we're light in the ass when it comes to the secondary and our depth on our secondary. What do you think just happened, man? For everybody that's saying, I like this move, because you're going to have all these people coming in who were not boots on the ground. They weren't there. They didn't see shit. They saw the same highlights that you saw, the same ones you saw on Raiders.com, salute the Raiders.com. So they saw what you saw, and now they want to come in and act they saw what I saw and what Whittington Thomas saw and what Major Raider saw and all the other people that was there that saw, all the other people that we met at the Cigar Bound Lounge. Now they want to act like their video coverage is the same as the eye test. The defensive line, Pete Carroll ain't happy with that, dog. And this comes from the whole Christian Wilkins debacle. The whole Christian Wilkins kissing on people's heads and insulting folks, okay? A lot of, oh, what's the big deal, man? Oh, okay. That's what happens, bruh. Christian Wilkins, whether or not he was doing something, however you want to call it, whether you think it wasn't a big deal or you think it was, he ain't on your team no more, bruh. You might have saved 35 or 35.2 million, but you still ain't getting no pressure from the D-line. There was no pressure coming from that. Everything you saw came from the edge. Everything you saw in them highlights, when you saw the Condor, when you saw 98 taking it out of AOC's hands, that was coming from the edge, okay? Everything you saw was edge, okay? You saw nothing from the interior, bro. Nothing. Even the second string, let's get these likes up. Even the second string was running roughshod over the D-line on the starters, okay? The second string offense was having their way, okay? The only sacks came from 98. That was it, okay? You had a couple of little coverage sacks that they just held the ball too long, but it wasn't really a sack because nobody was open. But as far as sacks and highlights that you saw, when you saw Max Crosby grab the ball from AOC and pulled it out and ran 80 yards for a touchdown and slam dunked the goalpost, that was coming from the best player on your team, dog. All right? But we didn't see a whole bunch of stuff. We talked about it yesterday. Whittington Thomas brought it up. In 2 days of practices, including one full in-pad scrimmage, we didn't see one interception from the defensive backfield. We didn't see one pass breakup from the defensive backfield at all. Nobody broke up no pass. Nobody intercepted no pass. Nobody dislodged the football in no time, bro. It was either a catch or incompletion due to the passer, due to the fact of the passer. That was it. Either the passer wasn't accurate or they caught that shit, okay? So what does this mean? Doesn't matter what none of you guys are talking about, bro. It only matters what we know we saw. Let's recap. Number one, no pressure from the defensive line. Pete Carroll's not happy with Adam Butler's play to be the man by himself. He's probably still going to be the starter, but maybe not. You think Pete Carroll traded Jakorian Bennett, who we know when he was out there, bro, he was at times last year the best cover corner we had because your boy Jack Jones was having a idea that he didn't have to do anything because he was making business decisions. Remember, our best talented cornerback didn't do shit, and Jakorian was doing shit till he got hurt, which is why Shaq said, "Yo, kid, you got to stay healthy," and he says, "I know." Now he is healthy. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Whittington Thomas just texted me and told me something that he reminded me of. We didn't see a lot of Jakorian Bennett. We didn't see a lot of him. We did see him, but he didn't play a lot. Maybe that's because Pete was trying to figure some shit out. Maybe PC was like, let's keep Jakorian healthy because who else on your defense can you afford to give away? Who else? There's nobody else. Number one, the people who you're not going to give up, and then the people who aren't good enough to give up. That was not this trade to me. Gamble. We're in Vegas. Might as well. Ain't that right? Isn't that what you guys say? Might as well. Might as well, Shaq. Might as well. Okay. Might as well. Might as well trade the best young cornerback, cover corner that we drafted, bro. Might as well. Because our D-line ain't getting it done, dog. Okay? Now, Thomas Bennett just won a Super Bowl. All right? Just won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. But let's understand what the defensive line was with the Eagles and what that D-line did. Now the Eagles, you got to remember, all right? This is Matthew Shaq Unfiltered, bro. This is not the Raider Roundup, dog. This is a guy who knows the entire league. I watch it all and I know it all. And there's no notes in my hand, bro. I'm just going to go on and tell you about the Eagles defense, that defensive line. You know who was on that defensive line? Josh Sweat, okay, who I said we should have picked up, who's now with the Cardinals, okay? You got Jalen Carter, who we should have drafted over Tyree Wilson, okay? We got him, all right? Now you got Thomas Bennett, who's on that D-line, all right? Thomas Bennett is going to have to show us what he can do without all of that support on that defensive line. That defensive line had the most sacks of a quarterback in Super Bowl history, bro. They sacked Patrick Mahomes' ass at least 6 or 7 times, bro. That was the greatest defensive tackling exhibition that I have ever seen on Patrick Mahomes in his entire NFL career. I absolutely loved it. We were here on Super Bowl. I was cackling. I was rolling on the ground. I was running around my couch. I was doing all that shit because I loved to see it. But guess what? Now we got to see if Thomas Bennett is gonna. Is it Bennett? What was his name? I'm so caught up right now. What's that boy name? Okay. The guy we just picked up, man. I can't even think of his name right now, man, because I'm so mad. All right. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right. We're gonna find out right now, man, if he's gonna be able to do what's necessary to help our D line, dog. Okay. All right, Booker, excuse me. Yeah, Booker, man. I'm understand, dog. I am definitely not happy, bro. So, our defense, man, it's not solidified, bro, at all, bro. Okay, yeah, Thomas Booker. I got to get used to saying that. I keep saying Bennett. You see, I called him Thomas Bennett. I mean, I'm Jakorian Bennett, bro. I just talked to the homie, bro. Hey, man, salute to Bennett. I think he's gonna Jakorian Bennett. I think he's gonna do well with the Eagles. I mean, damn. If you're going to get traded, why not get traded to the defending Super Bowl champions, bro? I think he's going to do well. I think it's not his fault he got traded, man. I mean, we played the Eagles this year, bro, late in the year. I'm not going to be booing him, okay? I'm telling you that shit now. I met the kid. I'm not going to be booing him. This was a business decision. This was Pete saying, I got to give up something to fix this shit that's going on with the D-line. And that's what it is, man. Hey, I look at it like this, bro. You win some and you lose some. I think that the Christian Wilkins situation, with the fact that he wasn't going to play and he didn't want to go get scoped again, and he wanted to sit on his ass and eat eat whatever he wanted to eat, okay, and on our dime and run up a tab. I think that was a good situation where we had to get rid of him. Plus of what happened in the locker room. If the locker room's not happy, doesn't matter if you agree with what happened or not. If the locker room ain't happy, the locker room ain't happy, dog. It's simple as that. What they would call at a job culture. Okay, he doesn't fit the culture. If you've worked in those kind of jobs where it's like you have to be a culture fit, right? Doesn't matter whether it's good or not. All right, matters that the fit is this is how we do things. All right, we like to go to Taco Tuesday and we like to play softball. Your ass don't like tacos and you don't play softball at all. It does not work. Okay, don't matter what your job is. We don't want to see you every day. All right. With that being said, bro, We had nothing to lose, bro. I mean, we did. Bennett's gone, but we still in trouble, dog. Now, unless Pete is gonna let some other people just go ahead and do what they do, dog. All right. Hey, man, your D-line is, we're not ready, bro, and we're playing against ourselves. Okay. Understand that this whole decision was made after we practice against ourselves, bro. Not no intramural scrimmage, none of that shit. Okay. So, breaking news: the homie Jakorian Bennett. All right, gone. He's an Eagle now. Salute to you, dog. You're gonna have a good career, man. Maybe we'll meet. Maybe we'll meet up again. Okay, but I definitely let you know. No matter where you go, kid, you got to stay healthy. You're a Raider to me. I don't care about what nothing you guys are talking about. I know you guys are already trying to go on the Jakorian Bennett hate parade. I already know it. I know how y'all do it. All right, but that's not gonna work. All right. And Thomas Booker, was it Booker? Yeah, Booker. I got to get used to saying your name, dog. Welcome to the Raider Nation, dog. Time for you to show why we did it. Like I said before, y'all can keep thinking Tom Brady's running this team all you want. You can keep thinking John Spytek is running this team all you want. And you know Mark Davis owns the team, but he ain't running shit from the Aces game. This is Pete's show. Pete don't answer to nobody, bro. Don't think he's knocking on doors. Hey, man, can we go trade Jakorian Bennett, bro, of all people? Nah, that was Pete's call, and Pete got it. John, this is what we're doing. I called him. I'm gonna call him. Let's make the deal. Sit. How you think Patrick Graham feels about it? His whole situation has to be discombobulated now. We need help on that D-line. That D-line's not together, bro. D-line's not popping. Okay? On the offensive line, same problem. All right? Those of us that was talking about JPJ being the center. JPJ this and JPJ that at the center. You know who was playing center? It wasn't JPJ. It was Meredith. Meredith has been getting all of the snaps at center, and JPJ has been playing guard. Remember all that? Oh man, remember all that, bro? All that barking? Your barking, dog, don't mean a damn thing. This is Pete Carroll's show. Okay? He didn't like that either. Okay? Who knows? JPJ might move back, but right now he's not the starting center, you guys. We're in August. The preseason is here. So that's what's up, man. I'm going to read you guys' comments, man. But damn. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I just talked to Jay Bennett, bro. I just talked to him. Oh, well. Okay. All right, man. Read you guys' comments, man. Make sure you guys are going up to Matthew Shack Unfiltered and picking up the merch. As you can see, the guy that scored 2 touchdowns in the scrimmage on Saturday is right here. And guess what? You guys are right here. Okay. You guys are right here, right on the back. All right. All right, let me read you guys' comments, man. Like I said, bro, we always going to be representing and fresh to death. You could be fresh to death too, man. MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Let's read what you guys are talking about, man. Man, damn, dog. Can't get comfortable, man. Pete Carroll's in the house. Don't get comfortable, bro. Don't start putting your feet up. Okay? All right, man. Okay, man. First things first, man. Salute the booty bang with the $5 dono. Yo, Shaq, you were absolutely right when you said Christian Wilkins called the feds on us when he ran to the NFLPA to snitch on us. Hey, dog, is what happens, bro. You got to understand that, man. You got to understand, you know, who you're standing next to, bro. You got to understand that, dog. Are you standing to somebody who's 10 toes down? Like I try to tell you younger members of the nation, if your ass is over 30, man, you got to learn on your own, bro. If you ain't learned by 30, there's nothing I can do. But my younger nephews and nieces out there, bro, you got to know who's 10 toes down for you and who's only a toenail down for you. Okay. And I'm telling you, this is a Ask Tom Telesco moment. If there isn't any other one, this is another Tom Telesco kicked all you team tankers in the mouth. Tank for Shadur's. AP should have lost the last couple of games because he don't know what he doing. All of y'all members of the nation, this is another one, another demerit and another black eye on the game when it comes to y'all, okay? It just goes to show you how there's There's always a different level. You know what I say? There's the parking lot, and then there's the executive VIP lounge. Y'all are in the parking lot parking cars, and we're up there. Okay, just want to make it clear. This is another one of you guys. Blame AP for this too, huh? Nah, this is all Tom Telesco, because he was the one that brought Christian Wilkins in and let Josh Jacobs go to the wayside. This is the same scenario. This is what they call the aftermath of some bullshit, okay? Because if we didn't have Christian Wilkins, we wouldn't be in this position, okay? We in this position because Christian Wilkins got hurt doing a sack dance in week 5 and hasn't played for your team since, but taking every cent he could and tried to take more. And now he's kissing our players on the head without permission. Then he gets told you can't be here, and then he goes to the union and complains about it. And now it's just a snowball effect. All right. So just want to say that real quick. All right. Read you guys' comments. Justin Saw was goody, man. What's going on? Whittington Thomas. Hey, big dog. Maybe that's why we didn't see Jakorian Bennett. I mean, we didn't know, because the same thing happened with Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers, he did a few drills in the 7-on-7s on Saturday. On Friday, 7-on-7s and 11-on-11 drills. And we were thinking maybe he was hurt, and then he came in and they sat him out as a precautionary situation. So I'm thinking, oh man, Jakorian, they're just resting him. Maybe he has like a tweaked hamstring or something. And he played. He did start. Let's get it understood. Jakorian Bennett did start on starting defense, but for him to be traded, Pete was moving him, dog. That probably could have been a good way to get some tape. See, I'm thinking, bro. Pete Carroll's been my coach before the Raiders. He's my coach at SC. Fight on. I'm a USC fan. Okay, been a USC fan longer than a Raider fan. Y'all know. Okay, I think Pete let him play sparingly to get some tape. Because why? Because he was hurt last year. That was a good way to get some tape on Bennett. Okay, for him to be able to, send some tape around the league. And for the Eagles to make this trade goes to show how good Jakorian Bennett is. I don't want to hear nothing no one's talking about, bro. Like I said, you guys can watch who you want. Salute to everybody who loves the Raiders, however they do it, bro. But just because you love the Raiders don't mean I want to hear what you got to say, bro. Just like a lot of people don't want to hear what Shaq got to say, but Shaq always gets it right. And that's all that matters. As long as I get it right, y'all can hate all you want. But I'm not hearing, oh man, it's a good trade, man. Jakorian Bennett was doing this. Nah, dog. I was there. Jakorian Bennett was starting. Jakorian Bennett was playing well, bro. He got tape on Bennett so he could send it around to see if anybody was going to bite. And the Eagles saw that kid, and they're going to throw him in a damn Super Bowl defending championship defense. And Jakorian Bennett going to be over there, bro. And we're getting Booker. Booker got to show up, dog. Booker got to show me what he's here for, bro. Okay? Straight up. There is no time to get acclimated. You got to come in there and make some shit happen. I need to see that D-line getting to the quarterback, bro. I need to see Max not there by himself. Okay? I need to see that. All right? I definitely need to see that. I didn't see Tyree Wilson there, bro. Don't forget, you got a 6th-round draft pick defensive tackle, and you traded Jakorian Bennett for what? Another defensive tackle. You can't make this. You can't make it up, bro. You can't make it up. I'm angry about it, bro. I'm pissed. But I got to trust the process, man. I saw the D-line not do shit. I saw the secondary not do shit. I did. Okay? A lot of points were scored in that scrimmage. Okay? I think, was it the black team or the white team won only by 2 points? It was like 38-36 or some shit. A lot of points were scored. The defense, your starting defense, was getting cooked by AOC, Jack Bish, and Zamir White was cooking your starters, bro. They were getting cooked. If it wasn't for Max coming in, taking the ball from AOC because he was tap dancing like the late great Gregory Hines and Fred Astaire in the backfield, and Max said, "Give me this football," and ran that way, the second string would have won the game. And if Daniel Carson didn't miss the field goal at the end, the second string would have beat your starters in a scrimmage. Okay? I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. Okay? So, hey, man. Booker, salute to you, bro. But I'm not. Hey, dog. This isn't going to be no patting on the head shit. Okay? Straight up. Your ass got to come in there and I got to see something, dog. So let me read you guys' comments some more, man. But hey, man. These are the kind of situations where you see somebody like a Bennett turn into a whole superstar, bro. It's these kind of scenarios. Okay, we do something like this, man, and then we get the short end of the stick, bro. Don't let Jakorian Bennett go and become a all-pro or something like that, bro. I'm going to be really upset. All right, man. All right, Chris Sears, what do you think about the trade? I just told you. Okay, I think I don't like it, but I understand. Just because you don't like something don't mean that you don't got to understand what it is, bro. Our D-line is not it. D-line's not, they're not happy, man. With the defensive tackle position, is not getting it done, dog. Okay? If the second string offense on your team is cooking your first string defense, what do you think Sean Payton is going to do? What do you think Andy Reid's going to do? What do you think Jim Harbaugh's going to do? They're going to cook. Without no pressure, man, AOC and Cam Miller. Cam Miller was throwing tugs on the starters. Cam Miller ran a touchdown in on your starters and threw a touchdown to Dante Thornton. Or was it AOC? AOC threw a touchdown to Dante Thornton. Okay? On your starters. They were getting cooked. All right? Outside of Max. Max is one guy on the 11-man side of the ball. Everybody else wasn't doing much. Okay? All right, man. Yeah, Baker, man, why did he get traded? I just told you. Okay, Whittington Thomas running on EA8, breaking news. You already know. Okay? Because it's something, hey, I can't read what Brandon K said, but read what Brandon K said. All of this is because Tom Telesco, your former general manager, make sure you go get the Ask Tom Telesco shirt on Matthew Shack unfiltered.com, because it was what created when he was the GM, and when AP was a day after that, I had that shit up. I said, man, that's a shirt, and put it up. Some of you guys own it. I know Major Raider just bought that shirt. Okay, you need to go get that, because he's still putting his foot in your ass, bruh. All right, Christian Wilkins, that entire trade is gonna go down as one of the worst that we've ever done. This was a bad trade. Officially bad. It's going to go down. It all depends on how it played out. It's going to go down as one of the worst trades we've ever made because of everything we lost. Everything. We lost Josh Jacobs on that trade. We lost Jakorian Bennett on that trade. Okay? And Christian Wilkins walked away with about $40 million for 5 games. Okay? Can't make it up. Okay? Bill Holloway said, I'm just texting you this. You know what else, Bill? Good to talk to my boy Bill Holloway on the phone a couple hours ago. You weren't the only person that texted me. Whittington Thomas texted me, and Justin Saw texted me too. Like I said, man, I'm watching my Yankee game. I didn't care about what nobody was talking about. But when that happened, I said, I got to go live, bro. I got to go live, dog. This is more important. Salute to the goons, man. Big B. Raider Felon, not liking this Shaq. Hey, man, I just told you guys, man. I talked to Jakorian Bennett on Friday, bro. I mean, come on, man. I had a one-on-one conversation, back and forth, telling him what I felt he needed to do. Told him, man, hey, man, we're counting on you, bro. Good to have you back. He was happy. He really liked being a Raider, dog. He was not one of them dudes that was just on the team, just to be on the team and shit. He really wanted to be a Raider, but, hey, man, you're going to an organization, man, that has an opportunity to win a chip, bro. A young team, okay? A quarterback that's not even 20, 30 years old who just won. Okay, nice solid team, nice solid defense, support, fan base that's crazy too. Them Eagles fans is crazy as shit. Okay, they was throwing batteries at Santa Claus. They crazy as hell, bro. They gangster, man. They gangster too. All right, we ain't Raider Nation ain't the only gangster team. Okay, their fan base is gangster too. Gang Green, they crazy. Okay, them niggas crazy. Just letting you know. All right, but if he's going to go to a team, man, it's good to see nephew, because I'm consider him to be a nephew. Nephew went to a team that he needed. It wasn't his fault. He got told he was going somewhere. Simple as he went on a ride. That's what happens when soldiers get called up to the office. You're a soldier, man, and the shot caller calls you in the office. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Man, he wanna spit at you, Holmes. Okay, hey man, come over there. Hey man, what's up, man? Orderly, man. You gotta go, dog. You gotta go. Be sending you to the other side, man. Go over there and handle business. What? That's what it is, dog. No hard feelings. Telling you now, Matthew Shack Unfiltered official position on Jakorian Bennett. No bad blood. Real Raider. Did what he needed to do. Followed instructions. Orders, commands. Did everything he was supposed to do and got told he was going that way. That's it, dog. Everybody that leaves the Raiders ain't an enemy, bro. Everybody that leaves the team isn't a F him and he wasn't shit and all that shit you guys do. All that pussy shit. We're not doing that. I'm not. You can do what you want, but I'm not. I talked to him. He loved being a Raider. He was grinning, smiling, signing autographs, not knowing that his goose was cooked. Pete was like, hey, man, you better go get all this Raider love now because you ain't going to be a Raider for long because what I see on that D-line is trash. This is an indictment on the D-line, bro. This is an indictment on the D-line that we had to trade Jakorian Bennett, bro, for somebody we don't know what he's going to do. We're desperate. Be prepared for somebody else to get their ass moved too. That defensive backfield isn't, nothing was getting done, bro. Not even a pass breakup. Not one. Okay? Telling you, bro. Get ready. Will said Pete Shaq Bennett didn't fit Pete's scheme. What a shame. Corner room was already sus. I don't agree that he didn't fit it. I don't agree with it. I hear what you're saying, Will. Here's what I'm going to say. I respectfully disagree with you say he didn't fit the scheme because he was in the scheme. And he was in the scheme a lot at that damn, when it mattered. He was out there starting. If he didn't fit the scheme, as you said, he wouldn't have been starting. But our defensive line is the problem, bro. I bet you if we had the defensive line like we're supposed to, I don't think we would have traded him. But what else do we got? What other assets do we have? Okay, Bennett is young. He's on a rookie contract. He's young. He's up and coming. He's a guy who, if he's healthy, it made a difference. There was times that he was the best cornerback we had. When Jack Jones was out there forgetting that he was still doing an audition, he thought he had the lead role already. He already thought he was Denzel and shit. And dude, you're just the cab driver at this point, bruh, still. Okay, so I don't agree with that, but I hear what you said. But the cornerback room is in trouble. We're in trouble, bro. Okay. All right, man. Let's get these likes up, man. Likes are definitely lacking. The hell's wrong with you guys? Okay. Vegas Raiders said too small for coach. Not just that, bro. Not just that. Okay. You guys are trying to justify it. Oh, he's small. He's always been small. How come we didn't get rid of him until now? Come on, man. Why was he starting? You had bigger cornerbacks. Okay. How come you didn't have Sam Webb out there? Sam Webb bigger than him. Did Sam Webb take his job? No, bro, because at the end of the day, somebody got to cover. But nobody was out playing Bennett. Nobody. That's why he was out there. He's like, damn, these big ass dudes, they can't cover. They can't do what Bennett does, and Bennett's not even my type of cornerback. But shit, Bennett had enough cachet to get you a Booker to the team. So we're not doing that. We're not doing the too small, too tall shit. All right, Bill Holloway. When it's time, it's salute to the UN and UF. Okay, what's happening? I don't like this move, man. When it's times, we don't like it. Okay, we have good depth at cornerback, but didn't think JP would get traded. We don't got no good depth at no cornerback. Didn't you just hear what I said, bro? Do I need to write it? Do I need to write it in hieroglyphics? The defensive backfield in 2 days of practice did not break up a pass. Not one. Winter Thomas, talk to these dudes in the chat. They're not understanding. In an entire 3-hour practice on Friday and another 2.5-hour scrimmage on Saturday, not one pass broken up by the defensive secondary. Not one. And no interceptions at all. It was either a catch or a bad pass that was an incompletion from the second team or first team offense. Cam Miller was completing passes on the starters, bro. Okay, don't let these damn beat writers and everybody else get you to believe that the secondary is strong. It's not. Okay, but it's better than the D line. The D line is the worst part of your defense. when you got a first ballot Hall of Famer on it. Our D-line is so bad, the first ballot Hall of Famer doesn't even bring them up to the level enough for it to be not the worst. That's how bad your D-line is, bruh. Okay? Your strength on your team is Crosby 1, which isn't good. Because all you got to do is double Crosby and chip block him. That's what I would do. If I was an offensive coordinator, bro, I'll be like, my thing would be anybody but Crosby. That would be it. Anybody but Crosby. A, B, C. Anybody but Crosby. You know, even if I have to chop block his ass, I don't care what I got to do. I don't want him to touch nobody. Double him and send have my running back chip his ass. That's 3 people. Who else gonna do something? Tell me who else on that defense is scary. Tell me who else you have on your defense that's scary after Max. Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Okay, because there isn't. All right, Christian Wilkins was supposed to be that guy. Well, you double him, it's barbecue chicken because Wilkins is gonna be there. Now, Wilkins I haven't heard him getting picked up by nobody. Have you heard about Christian Wilkins getting picked up by anybody, bro? Why you think? Why do you think, bro? Because of what the culture of the locker room is, bro. The locker room supersedes whatever the hell the fans are talking about. Oh, man, we can get Wilkins. Wilkins could play here, man. He could do this. Nah, man, that locker room, dog, you're going to upset the apple cart, bro. They don't want it. Right or wrong, bro. It's what it is, dog. It's like your car. Yay. You can say whatever you want to say. There's certain people who ain't getting in your whip. Okay? There's certain people who ain't coming to your house, bro. Simple as that. You don't care what nobody's talking about. Okay? Oh, man, he can't come, man. Nah, not him, dog. Okay? Oh, man, you're hating. Oh, man, it's the best for, oh, man, it's good for camaraderie. Hey, man, go to your house then. You ain't coming to mine. Come on, dog. The locker room belongs to the players. It belongs to the players. Doesn't belong to the fans. Doesn't belong to the coaches. Doesn't belong to the administration. Doesn't belong to the media. Doesn't belong to the ownership. Doesn't belong to Roger Goodell. It belongs to the players, bro. That's their inner sanctum. They don't want somebody there, bro. They don't want somebody there. Report them. Call the feds. Write a report. Videotape. Do whatever the hell you want to do. Okay? That's why Christian Wilkins ain't on nobody's squad right now. All right? So we don't have good depth. All right. Said I actually would have wanted to see Jakorian try the slot corner. Jakorian Bennett is a good player. How do you think you got what you got for him? Okay. All right. Carlos Sanchez. What's going on? XG. Wow, I'm not upset that we traded Bennett on his part, but we got fleeced when Bennett's going to pop there when I might be cut. There you go. See, XG got it right. XG saying exactly. He said he's not upset that we traded Bennett on his part, but we got fleeced. Bennett's going to pop out there. I tried to tell you, man, Bennett's going to act the fool. Bennett's going to ball. Bennett's gonna ball, bro. Get ready to see it. Okay? You guys are gonna be kicking yourself and oh man, we should have never traded Jakorian Bennett, man. Y'all love being that guy. We should have never traded Khalil Mack. We should have never traded Amari Cooper, man. Oh man, we should. No, you crying and shit. Y'all gonna be crying in the car, man, like Red, bro. Okay, you better chuck your chain in, bro. You better take this right here and tuck this shit. Hey man, here come Pete. Better Pete on that damn bicycle. Okay. Oh man, here come Pete Carroll, man. I'm about to tuck my shit in. Man, a 73-year-old man is Debo, bro. Tuck my chain in, shit. Okay, I might get traded next. Play around with Pete Carroll if you want to. You got a real coach, Raider Nation. You don't get to play these bullshit games no more, bro. You got a real coach. You got a real coach now. We'll see how y'all act. We'll see how you guys act now when somebody you really like gets traded, like I just did. I have to deal with somebody that I like, that I spoke to, okay, at the practice. Be gone. See, this is going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you next, right? Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not, because you don't care about Jakorian Bennett. I do. I knew what he could do. All right. I was upset about Lonnie Johnson being hurt, his leg being broke. Y'all wasn't upset. A lot of y'all wasn't. Hey, well, you know, man, we still got, look, yeah, all that we still got. All right. Wait till Pete decides to get rid of somebody you like, and we're going to see how you act then, bro. I'm just going to look at you guys and laugh, man. All right. When times I know we need a DT, but also means Michael Parsons, no Hendrickson. No, man, we can't afford them, dog. Where's the money coming from? These guys think we can make Madden trades, bruh. Okay? Nah, man. Michael Parsons is going to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL history, dog. We don't got that kind of money. Where are we getting it from? Hendrickson, that could still possibly happen, but what are we going to give up? You just gave up Jakorian Bennett. There's not too many more assets you have on your team. Then it's going to start getting to people who you don't even want to think about being traded. Who else you got? Y'all acting like y'all got a bunch of Bentleys sitting in the yard, man, just to give away. Oh, man, we got a Bentley over here, man. We got a Ventador. Man, you know what I'm saying? Man, you don't got all that shit, dog. Okay, you guys might have some Honda Accords and shit if you're lucky. Yeah, and then you might even have some Ford Escorts and shit. Okay, so you don't have a lot. Not that you want to give away, bro. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Booker has to pan out, but what if Booker gets cut? What Booker wasn't an all-time starter, bro. He wasn't somebody he was a guy that came in. I'm just telling you guys, man, y'all gonna find out the hard way, bro. Y'all gonna find out the hard way, man. Come on, dog. Still got him, though. He ain't going nowhere. Or is he? I'm just saying, dog. Hey, man, Pete, we don't know what Pete gonna do. All right, man. Okay. You guys keep talking about simple backwood. He's not Pete Carroll. Okay. All right. 90 people in there. Yeah, get it up, man. Get it up. Jakorian is Josh big dummy pick. Don't matter, dude. I love Josh. I love Jakorian Bennett, man. Last year, when your defensive secondary wasn't doing shit, who was the only person that was out there running around getting shit done? The shortest guy out there. Okay? Come on, man. Let's not play the short man games. You either balling or you're not, bro. Okay? You guys can talk about size all you want to. Pause. Okay? She didn't keep you, bruh. She ghosted you. You might have thought you was slanging, but she ain't calling you, dog. So you could just be in denial all you want to. All right? When times the Eagles are saying that Bennett's a solid interior run stopper, quarterback pressure guy, he just didn't get more than 50% of the snaps. You know why? Because he had better people on the team. That's what Pete is banking on. Pete is banking on he got a diamond in the rough. Okay? Because that defensive line he had last year, they were balling, bro. I mean, that Super Bowl said it all, man. Patrick Mahomes couldn't even breathe without asking for permission. That defensive secondary was suffocating his ass. Was all the dancing and all the shit now. That was choking the shit. What did Mr. Jones say? You grab a dog and you choke him. Kick the shit out of him. Bang, 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 bang up his ass all day. What do you think the Eagles did? They did that shit to Patrick Mahomes. Choked the shit out of him. That man did not score a point in the first half of a Super Bowl, bro. Never been done in the history of the game. You're the two-time defending champions getting ready to make history, and your ass couldn't even get a point. That's why Booker wasn't out there. But that doesn't mean Booker can't play for us, because why? We don't got nobody choking the shit out of Patrick Mahomes, except one guy. That's it. If he doesn't get to choke the shit out of him, Patrick doesn't get choked out. That's it. Okay? All right? Your boy also talked to Dana White this weekend a couple of times, had his ass rolling. All right? So I think that we know about people getting choked out. Ain't that right, Whittington Thomas? Because Whittington Thomas was talking to him too. Okay? Let's get it. Okay? Think it's a good trade for Jakorian. He should help the Eagles out. I do too. Okay? Big B. How did Jalen Smith look at practice? I mean, they looked okay, man. They looked cool. Nobody was jumping off the screen. There was, like I said, defensively, Bennett was, when he was out there, was playing pretty well. But like there wasn't really a lot of highlights on defense. The offense was absolutely cooking everybody. First team and second string offense. They couldn't cover Jack. Look, let me tell you again. Friday when we was there, bro. Jack Besh, who was a starter on the defense, a starter on the second team, was cooking. All the cornerbacks was getting cooked by Besh. He was unguardable, bro. He didn't drop shit, and he didn't have nothing broken up. He was killing them, dog. All right? With AOC and Cam Miller throwing the football, your starting secondary was getting cooked by a rookie and another rookie and a second string guy. That's how bad the secondary looked, man. Okay. As far as the linebacking core, you couldn't really see what they can do because it wasn't a tackle. It wasn't tackle drills. You couldn't tackle nobody. It was just two-hand touch or, basically touching somebody, getting contact, and that's it. Just hitting them and pushing off. It wasn't no tackling. So I'll tell you this. I saw Zamir White get into the second level every time he touched the ball until the time he fumbled it. I mean, he fumbled it right in front of us. I'm like, man, how you fumbling in practice? But hey, salute to Z, man. Z was cool. I talked to him too. Z is cool now, bro. I ain't gonna be riding like that no more, man. Pause. All right. I ain't gonna be, getting on him like that, bro. Because kid was cool kid, right? So I couldn't really tell what he was doing because the linebackers are supposed to hit and make tackles. But nobody on that damn defensive line that's not an edge rusher wasn't getting anything done. I'll say that. All right, Pete Carroll's trying to turn his defense into the Legion of Boom. All right, I mean, why not? Okay, why not turn it into the Legion of Boom? I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. All right, okay. Official message, Bennett, pack your bags and go to Philly. Out the door. OTD, out the door. All right, man. Winning times, the D-line got took by the O-line. And the O-line, like I said before, all you JPJ's the center. Nope. Jordan Meredith was playing center on that offense, and JPJ was at that guard slot. What's going on? What's going on, man? I was there 2 days. What's up with everybody's supposed to be there every day, and all these people who getting paid to be there? They ain't telling us everything, obviously. As Ray sounds like they want their defense to be felt first. You have to feel them first, bro. This is the NFL. An extra second of time for a quarterback can make anybody kill you, bro. If your defensive line is not getting no pressure on the QB, bro, anybody can pick you apart back there, dog. Don't take much. I just need time. I don't have time. Can I make my decisions and make my throws and have my muscle memory and my and my release points be on point with 2.5 seconds left instead of 3 or 4. You give a quarterback 4 or 5 seconds, bro, they're gonna eat you alive. It don't matter, dog. You can't cover that long in the league. Can't. Nobody can cover that long. All right. Bill Holloway, Booker wasn't gonna make their 53-man roster. They're too deep. Our quarterback room is deeper, but I think Bennett would have been traded. I didn't think Bennett would have been traded. I didn't think it. But hey, man, like I said before, Pete Carroll don't like what he's seeing. Pete Carroll's willing to trade an asset, bro. An asset that has potential. Jakorian Bennett is 100% healthy. He told me himself. Salute to that kid, dog. I hope he goes over there and kills it until he plays us. Then I want him to get cooked. All right? But outside of that, he knows that. But outside of that, hey, man, I don't like it, man. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't mad at it, but I don't like it. Okay? Tyree, you guys tell me. All you Tyree cats. I got a lot of video of Max and Tyree Wilson, man. Me and Whittington Thomas was on that back aisle, and behind us is where the defense would practice. I'm right there. I'm literally 25 feet away from Max as far as being up here, and they're on the ground. I got hella video. Hella video, dog. Of Max Crosby working one-on-one with Tyree Wilson, bro, with the coaches. Got all that. I got all that video, bro. I'm going to be posting that shit up. All right? So there ain't no excuses for your boy Tyree Wilson now, bro. I bet you if Tyree was playing up to his draft level, Jakorian Bennett would still be a Raider. I bet you that. I bet you that. Because even if he's too small, he ain't too small for nickel coverages and dime packages. Like I said before, you guys know everything until you don't know it. All right? Zachary Carter, didn't see him. Okay? KB says, I don't like his shit trade. Okay? Shane Butler out there, Eagles fan, says, I'm happy with the Eagles. I saw him. He's a good quarterback. Yeah, man, he a good CB. He is a good CB in the right system. All right. Miss Patrice, what's going on, Patrice? What's going down? Bill Holloway. Okay, Roger Raider, what's going on here? You lost a soldier. Raider Nacer lost a soldier, dog. We lost a soldier. You lost a soldier. You lost a real one. Okay? You lost a Mighty Mouse, bro. You lost one. Okay? You lost one. And I hope it pans out for us. I think it's gonna pan out great for him. All right? But hope it works out for us. Dex said, what's going on? All these reports and all these things you're hearing about what's going on and how the defensive line's improved and all of that shit just got just got blown. Their battleship just got blown up, bro. That's all cap. All right. We just traded a second-year player, or third-year player, I should say, who definitely would have been an asset because he's not a big cap number at all, for a guy that probably wasn't going to make the Eagles team. Just telling you, man. Hey, man. Like I said, man, just because your boy can roll around, man, and he can go and spend and blow money on the weekend, blow a couple thousand, don't mean your ass can do it too. You got to know. All right? You got to know when it's time to sit some shit out. All right? But if you want to act like you baller, shot caller, your pockets is going to definitely remind you that the rent's due at the end of the week. You better call your Aunt Tilly and see if you could borrow a couple of $100. Okay? All right? Double tap the screen, man. But you know what? You know what, though, Big B, bro? All we can do is give up good game, continue to give up bomb content, and continue to be boots on the ground, access, all of that, and just do what we do. And like I said, the people who gonna come, they gonna come, dog. And those who ain't, they gonna still watch, bro. It is what it is. All right? I was just telling the fans and the presser, JB is good, but the best ability is availability. But he's healthy now, though. He's healthy now. You can't keep using that. He was hurt last year, bro. I mean, come on. All right, man. Last year her teeth were crooked. This year her teeth ain't. She got the braces, bro. She got those veneers now. Okay. Hey, well, her teeth used to be like looking like this, nigga. Not no more, dog. Okay. Not no more. That was last year's prom pics. Okay, this year's prom pic, she's the prom queen and shit. All she had to do was fix her grill. Okay, so hey man, y'all can talk about what happened last year, but he's healthy now. You think the Eagles would have traded for an unhealthy Jakorian Bennett? They wouldn't have traded for him, but they had some tape. Pete showed him the tape. Oh, is he healthy? Hey man, let me send you the tape, man. It's like y'all be sending videos of them ugly girls. Y'all think it's fine. Yo, dog, what do you think about Corinne, nigga? What you think? Oh, man, you know. She all right, nigga, you know. Yeah, all that shit y'all do. Okay? You gotta ask your boy if she fine. You gotta reconsider, bro. She ain't fine, dog. Okay? All right. Bill Holloway said Parsons is still a possibility. We'll see. Best way to make secondary better is to get better in them trenches. Well, the trenches was all practice and they were getting cooked. They didn't break up one pass. Not one, bro. Not one. On 2 days, I didn't see that. The defender didn't touch the ball at all, bro. Not at all. Okay. All right, Shane Butler. Okay, going on, Shizzle. All right, man. Justice, I understand why Pete trades. Obviously, we need more help in the middle of the line. Yeah. Okay. Cal Rader, man, saying all these things, man. You need to read what he's saying, see if you agree with him. Official Mitch there, man. I see a sign in DB of safety. Who, though? Let's go over who's out there that you guys would like to have that's a free agent right now. Who do you? I don't see nobody. I can't think of nobody that's out there. If I start thinking of people who I knew was like LaShawn Lattimore gone. He ain't a free agent no more. Even Jack Jones has a job. Can't go get Jack Jones. How much would Jack Jones be needed right now? But then again, it all depends on what Jack Jones you're going to get. Are you going to get the hungry Jack Jones who was out of the league, who got brought back by AP and revived his career? Or are you going to get the Jack Jones who was making business decisions last year? Like I said, man, there's not a lot of free agents running around, man. But Peter figured something out, dog. He's going to try. He's going to have to. All right. Chris Leonard, what's going on, CL? I absolutely hate this move. Makes no sense. See, because you know why, CL? Me and you, man, we talk a lot. We talk a lot about what's going on, man, in back channels, dog. So you think like I think, man. You think what I think, dog. Okay. All right, man. But hey, Chris, I know somebody who you can go and call, man. Go call your boy up, man. Okay. And Marcus Peters needs a job. Remember when you were telling me, yo, Shaq, Marcus Peters, man. Marcus Peters, man. I was like, nah, dog, he ain't. Oh, come on, man. You call Marcus Peters up. Marcus Peters needs a job, dog. Go call your boy Marcus Peters up, Chris Leonard, dog. Call his ass back up, man. He can come back over here, man, and make business decisions, too. I mean, might as well, Justice, might as well. Might as well. I mean, isn't that what y'all say? Okay, try to tell you guys. All right. Cal Reddick said, roll the dice with Gino. Gino played pretty good. Okay. All right, man. Jay Marion, this is why they wanted Will Johnson when he was there second round. I coulda, woulda, shoulda, bro. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, man. It's all started with Christian Wilkins, man, not wanting to get scoped up and touching people that didn't want to be touched. Okay. Because then I really hope to see Trey Taylor. Now, you guys keep talking about Trey Taylor, man. Saw a little bit of Trey Taylor, man, but there wasn't a lot of him, but I guess he got to move up now. Okay. All right. Said Thomas Booker. Hey, he plays good hard. He does. He does play hard. Okay. All right, man. Agreed. Will Johnson with the Cardinals. There you go. Hey, what's going on, Sarah? Sarah was at it, Sarah. Trust Spike Tech, Carroll, and Brady. Okay. You got it wrong. It's trust Carroll. Period. That's it. Everybody else you name, irrelevant. All right. Would have understudied Creighton Chris Smith, the other Georgia kid, but they didn't want him. 0 cents. They didn't want Chris Smith. You don't think the Eagles knew what all these people talking about? Oh, he's not a peep guy. He's too small. Oh, blah, all that shit, man. The Eagles didn't give a rat's ass about nothing you're talking about. You're going to give us a whole Jakorian Bennett for a guy that wasn't going to be on our team? Why didn't we just keep Jakorian Bennett and wait for them to cut? We could have got this dude for free. Y'all got it, man. Yeah, Booker, I couldn't think of his name. I was so mad, bro. I couldn't even think of that boy's name. Amik Robertson. You said he's too small. Okay. Amik Robertson was too small, right? So when we played the Packers in the Death Star, not last year, but the year before, and Jordan Love was about to win the game on a last-second pass. When he threw the ball up, who was the dude out jumping him and blocked it to save the win? That was the guy you're talking about right now, Amik Robertson, who went to the Lions and is playing well. Like I said, that's what's going to happen, bro. Your boy Jakorian Bennett's going to turn into Amik Robertson, where you're going to be like, dang, man. You got, trust me, everybody that's got something slick to say about Bennett, you're going to be saying the same shit you said about Amik Robertson. Watch. That's how you guys do it, bro. You guys always want her when she doesn't want you. When she wants you, you don't want her. Now that's what happens. When you see the homie walking around with her, you're going to be looking at yourself and you're going to see an empty seat. Okay? You're going to see an empty seat in your Yugo. Okay? Then you'll understand, all right, that she's not in there. She was with you when you had nothing. Now her boyfriend has some shit. Okay? You'll find out the hard way. All right? Okay? All right? You guys always find out too late. All right? Okay. All right, man. Yeah, fans were losing their mind about Amik Robertson because he went over to the Lions and balled out. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. That kid, Amik Robertson, had more heart than damn near everybody that was in that secondary when he was with us, bro. Amik Robertson was out. He just didn't have the height. And there was a lot of times where he had bigger people on him. But that last play of the game, when they tried him, when Jordan Love tried him, it was not even no looking at nobody else. Go route on this small little dude and see what he does. And Amik Robertson went up. Bow! Get that shit out of here. And I don't care what y'all say. All y'all was happy. All y'all. Okay? And when we got rid of him, I felt the same way. I was the same shit. Damn, we lost to Amik Robertson. Salute to Amik Robertson, man. Real Raider, somebody we drafted, okay? I'm just telling you, man, the way we draft, like, we either draft bums or we don't keep the ones that pan out. Like, it don't matter. We just lose. We lose. We either draft somebody who shouldn't be on the Raiders or we draft somebody who should be on the Raiders and we let them leave. I mean, I don't know, bro. Okay. All right, man. You said you love his trade for both teams. Why haven't you signed to talk to Justin Simmons yet? I think Simmons is gone. Isn't Simmons already gone? Okay. Said Parsons, come on in. How? You guys, like I said before, bro. Y'all want, hey man. I tell you, y'all walk. Chloe walked by. Oh man, you man, man, you don't even understand what I do. But you ain't in that position. I mean, everybody can dream. Everybody can talk about what they would do if they was driving the Hellcat. Everybody could say that. Oh man, if it was me, dog. Hey man, I take them mags off, man. All that shit. I take that exhaust off, man. That's a whack exhaust, man. What you need to do is get you a Hellcat and do the shit then. Yeah, because it's easier to talk about what you would do if you had one than it is to go get one. It's the same shit about Parsons. Oh, Parsons. Oh, man, we get Parsons. We line Parsons up with man. All this hypothetical shit. You ain't getting them unless Pete go get them. And then Jerry says, okay. I mean, I'm into solutions, bro. I'm not into, you know, mind games. All right. Booty Bizzle in the house. Okay. Yeah, Amik kind of balling in Detroit. Yeah, he was balling. All right. Pete sent a business to the Eagles. I'm not surprised, man. The O-line is whack. Shane Butler happy as hell. All right, man. Okay. So you like Bandy? I don't know. Well, yeah, you guys go check that out, though. Okay. All right, man. See what's going on here. Okay. Injury concerns are the reason both of these undersized guys could thrive in Pete's scheme. Okay, I mean, all right. Okay, wishing the best for Bennett. Yeah, I like Bennett. Maybe an O-line is good. No. Eagles are on the schedule late in the year. Winning time is no takeaways when we saw out there. Not a good look. We need more D linemen and cornerbacks. This is the time for our cornerbacks to step up. All right, man. Amik Robertson off the chain. I love Amik Robertson. Side C Bennett in the green. Yeah, man, it's about to be good. Pete's calling the cars. AP wasn't able to call the shots. That's facts. That's because the people are saying that our D-line is our strength. Hey, man, people can say what they want to say. I'm not here to debate about what people say. I'm only here to say what Matthew Shack said. And what I say is backed up by Whittington Thomas. And what Whittington Thomas says is backed up by Major Raider. So, and man, we got our own experts, bro. Like I said, you're not going to hear me running around talking about, hey, man, Shannon Sharp said. Y'all, I mean, these Raider fans that love their Uncle Shay Shay is killing me, okay? I mean, come on, all right? Y'all love a Raider hater more than you love yourself, all right? Y'all so quick to talk about what all these other people talk about. We're experts too, bro. I don't need to look at what nobody else is talking about. I go to the games. I go to the practices. I go to the scrimmages. I see it with my own eyes with people who have the pedigree to be able to confer with me and say the same shit. Y'all can keep talking about what people say, and I'm going to keep saying what I say. The D-line is not our strength, bro. Okay? Because if it was, we wouldn't have made that trade. All right? That's with Christian Wilkins being expected to be in the lineup. It was our strength. Now that he's not, it's not a strength. All right? Okay? Straight up, man. Okay? Asante Samuel. Well, old-ass Asante Samuel, bro, who's arguing with Deion Sanders. Not even Asante Samuel Jr., bro. Okay? All right, man. All right, Booty Don Bang with the $5 dono. Appreciate that, big dog. All right, man. All right, yes. Tip your bartender. Yeah, man, the tips on the bartender's light. Very light. Yeah, man. Straight up, man. What's going down? Okay. Miller and JPJ on the left all day. 4 yards of carry. Hey, man, we're going to see. Ask Coupon Tom. I mean, that's your guy. Yeah. Oh, hey, Chris Leonard. This is all Derek Carr's fault. This is DC's fault. DC is getting ready to is studying his Bible and verse to try to do his sermon on Sunday, and it's his fault. I mean, you can't make it up, bro. Like I said, a lot of these guys out here, bro, if they mama didn't tell them their name, they wouldn't know their name. Okay. All right, man. Straight up, man. Yeah, he ain't playing. All right, man. Patrice, salute the moms. I see it. Yeah, great fit for Jakorian Bennett, man. Eagles. When times, no doubt, there were scouts and other teams in the camp into scrimmage. You know what, Winston Thomas? I think those old dudes, those old cats that was sitting next to us that said that they were Giants fans, I think those were Giants scouts, bro. I think they were scouts because they were only focused. Remember the old man that was sitting back there and I was kind of telling her, excuse me, because I was standing on the back? That man wasn't doing nothing but looking at the field the entire time, dog. He didn't look over and look at what Max and everybody was doing behind us. His ass was looking straight ahead. I think that where we were sitting next to were scouts. They were just sitting there, dog. And they told us on the way out that we're Giants fans. But I think you're right. I think that there was some scouts there watching. I think you're right, bro. All right. Okay, you'll be rooting for Jakorian. I am. Okay. I'm not rooting for the Eagles, though. Jakorian's about to break out and become top 5. He's going to play good. All right, man. Yeah, man. Philly doesn't need no help. You can't make it up, man. What's going on? Clara Clark in the house. Pete basically say Max needs help. Come on, dog. Sign Parsons. How do you sign Parsons when he's already under contract? He's not a free agent to run around. Is Micah Parsons a free agent? How do you sign him? No, you have to trade for him. All right, man. All right. 2 yards at Mir. He was cooking on the defense when he fumbled that football. When he fumbled that football, he was 8 yards past the line of scrimmage when he fumbled. Zeus was 8 yards past the line of scrimmage when he bobbled the ball, but he recovered it. He did recover his own fumble, but he was 8 yards past the line of scrimmage, though. You tell me. That's on the starters. Okay? We want to get to 500. I mean, damn. Okay, 2-2-3. Yeah, you got to get these likes up, man. All right, bet you not a Raiders going to miss Jack Jones. I mean, yeah. But which Jack Jones are we going to get? Like I said, bro, you might as well flip a coin. I mean, it is. Okay? All right, man. Yeah. Okay. Said just because it's Howie, y'all conditioned, be thinking he worked this. Meek Robinson doing Detroit, doing his. I agree. All right, man. Sarah speaking to everybody. Bill Holloway. Yeah, man. I see you guys. All right, man. Big Time Willie traded first Tyree Wilson and Coons for Micah Parsons. Huh? That's not going to work. It's not going to work, bro. If you want Micah Parsons, you're going to have to go back to the Khalil Mack trade and what the Raiders got for Khalil Mack. All those draft picks. You're mortgaging your future, bro. You got to do that. 3 or 4 firsts, 2 or 3 seconds, and players. This dude isn't gonna come out of a Cracker Jack box. You're not getting them, okay? So this isn't a Happy Meal where you get a toy Michael Parsons that's gonna come out. You got to pay to play. All right, yeah, man, it's a lot, man. Like you guys get caught up in the name. We understand he's a bad boy, man, but that doesn't help your secondary. How good is Michael Parsons if I can just throw the ball over his head, man, and score a touchdown? I mean, come on, man. You guys think that one player is going to, change everything. It isn't. All right. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, man. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. All right, man. Eric, so there's a rebuild on the defensive side of the ball. We have no trust. We have to trust Pete and Pete I trust. I don't think it's a rebuild. I think it's a tune-up. Our defense is what it is. If it was a rebuild, we wouldn't have what we need to have. This was circumstantial. Christian Wilkins didn't want to play ball. If he just would have did what he's supposed to do, and got the second scope, and wasn't kissing niggas on his head and doing all that stupid shit, then we wouldn't be in this position because he would be back to play. He would already been back to play if he just would have did the scope job earlier. He would have been back already. But he wanted to bullshit and sit around and eat banana splits, pause, and all that type of shit. So it is what it is. All right, we in this position. All right, wide receivers about to see season. That's why. Yeah, crazy, man. Let's see what Booker brings. But Bennett wasn't even practicing with the 1s and 2s. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Well, you guys can keep making excuses all you want to. I'm just telling you. All right. Okay. Surely not because of his play. He has value. Got traded. Straight up. Preseason nothing like a scrimmage monetized cash grab. Hey, man, deep behind the preseason is going to be a snapshot of that. We're going to see. I'm hoping for the best. Black and gray out. What's going on? Patrice said crazy. So we're going to have to step on the defense. I'm seeing what you guys saying. Nick 209 in the building. Talk about what Crosby can't do. All right. I mean, there's always somebody going to say something. All right, man. All right, man. Get straight up, man. Okay. Like I said, man, you guys can handle that, man. All the light work, I'm going to let you guys handle that. See, in the chat, man, you guys are supposed to handle the light work, man. Shaq shouldn't have to battle I mean, I could, bro. I mean, I could be I've been 1v thousands. Okay, this is a nigga who's 1v thousands. Like, y'all remember, man, y'all see me on here, bro, killing thousands at a time, bro. Okay. All right. So, but y'all should be handled the light work. By the time I get to it, you should have already neutralized that shit already. Okay? Don't let people just come on here and just say anything. All right? Didn't see much of Kuntz. Yeah, haven't seen much of him. Okay? Man, shit. Hey, man, y'all up the creek, man, with a lot of things y'all got on here. Apocalypse was going on, big dog. We traded Jakorian Bennett. Al, I just talked to Jakorian on Friday. Okay? Might have to give up some draft picks. Might. For Hendrickson? Oh, you're giving up draft picks. All right. Marjorie to keep the drafts, play hard, compete. Eagles have a crowded D-line room. They were looking to shed. That's facts. Jakorian has some talent. I like Jakorian Bennett, man. I don't care what nobody was talking about. Al Jordan, Bennett was a real one, had that Raider swag. Hey, dog, he was a Raider, bro. When I talked to him, he had on the white. The white team is what? The starters. Whittington Thomas, tell these dudes, bro. Okay? You understand. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Micah has the same agent as Christian, so that's not gonna happen. See, like I said, these guys don't read the fine print. They think this Madden, they can just trade for somebody. Okay? All right, man. We're really gonna miss Jack Jones and his INTs now. Yep. Can't get him back unless Jack gets cut. Unless Jack is down there in Houston. I mean, damn, Houston got some back. Bomb-ass colors, ain't that right? Whittington Thomas from Houston. He at the H. Okay? He out there at the H acting a fool, man. He might be back on the waiver wire, but you never know. Okay? All right, man. Shit, come on, bro. Even Damon Arnett has a job. I mean, do y'all miss Damon Arnett? Hey, man, we should have never got rid of Damon Arnett. Okay. Hey, man. Hey. Okay. Where's Jonathan Abram at? Okay. We should have never got rid of Jonathan Abram. Come on, dog. Okay. Come on, man. There's people out there, bro. Hey, Marcus Peters is right there for you, Chris. I tried to tell you that he wasn't it, man, but hey. Call Marcus Peters up. Y'all that desperate. Come on, dog. All right. Make it clear. All right. Romello. So I find it interesting how Raider Nation hasn't said a word about Pete Carroll not being open to the players like we had. He's being right with his players and be sized and measurements. Hey, man. I say it all the time. Pete Carroll doesn't surprise me, man. I'm a USC Trojan fan. Pete Carroll's been my coach before. Won me a national championship. Really won me too. But the AP didn't want to recognize our record. So I really say he won us too. So he's not foreign to me. He's foreign to a lot of you guys because you see him as somebody who was a Seahawk. You don't know him. I know Pete. Okay? So for me, anything that Pete does, I understand why he did it. That doesn't mean I like it. See, with Pete Carroll, with the stuff he's doing, doesn't mean that I like it, but I understand everything he's doing. I understand everything. I may not like it or I may not prefer it, but I know why he did it. As you see, I know exactly why he did it, bro. As much as you guys want to act like you're listening to, salute to all these dudes that are out there, all these guys you listen to, Brian Behringer and all these other cats. Okay, salute to them. But at the end of the day, dog, when are you gonna use your own football acumen and your own eyes and your own discernment and your own understanding of what this football team is? If you have to rely on all these pundits to think for you, then you're not doing what you need to be doing as a fan. You need to be sitting down and being able to analyze what something is. Yeah, you take in information. I take in information from everywhere, but if you think that I'm gonna just use their shit as justification to run around and spew it, it isn't. I'm gonna definitely psychoanalyze it, reverse engineer it, and then I'm gonna figure out whether or not I agree. And a lot of times I don't, which is why I get shit right. Okay? Trying to tell you, man, I'm the guy some shit right. Nobody said that we were beating the Chiefs on Christmas but me. Not one person. I don't care who you name. And I guess who was the one that was right and everyone else was wrong. But nobody said nothing about that shit. So, like I said before, good to hear all these pundits and all these different beat writers and all these things and these panels and all this shit. Mike Greenbergs and all these people who don't love your team, who don't love shit about what you got cracking, never loved your team, never want to love your team, hope you stay in the cellar. You guys are quoting them, running around calling former Bronco your uncle and all this crazy stuff. Hey, man, we're two different breeds, bruh. I don't need nobody to tell me about this team. I get on planes and fly to Vegas and sit in the heat at 110 degrees and do all of that shit and go on live and tell you what I saw, not what I heard or what I see on the TV. Okay? So I don't care about what nobody says. I really don't. That's why I started this channel, because I'm like, no one's saying what I'm saying. How come he didn't say this? How come he missed that? How come this wasn't being brought up? So it's funny how they never mention this about this. I said, man, why the hell am I complaining? Hey, man, everybody on here has a channel. It's just a matter of the content. I said, hey, man, I'm going to do my own thing. That's why I'm here, bro. All right? Straight up. Okay? Crazy as hell. All right? All right, man. Spytek's first mistake. It's not Spytek. Spytek didn't make that decision. Okay. All right, man. Just proprietary. to be. I see what you're saying. Pete Carroll knows what he's doing. Hey, man, Pete Carroll is one of 3 men in the history of life that ever won a national championship and a Super Bowl. There's only been 3 men to do it. Your coach is one of them. Okay? The other 2 don't coach anymore. All right. Okay, yeah, man, that's what you guys saying. 49 reasons. Was this a straight swap or any tricks involved? Based on what's being said, it's a straight swap. Based on what Schefter said, it's a straight swap, which is rare within itself. Okay, as of now, the Eagles got the better of that deal. Sorry, Raider fans. Until I see what Thomas can do, and I'm definitely rooting for him, we're on the short end of the stick on this one. Okay. All right. Meredith was balling at center. Try to tell him. You know who you really need to tell that to, Whittington Thomas? You need to tell the homie Bill Holloway. Bill Holloway was definitely wanted JPJ to be the center. Tell him that Meredith was playing better at center than JPJ. Let him know, dog. We were sitting right next to each other talking about it. I tried to tell you guys, man. You guys think y'all know, listening to all these people. All right, man. You better start thinking for yourself, bro. You better start using your own eyes and your own ears and your own senses. Stop listening to everybody, bro. Okay? All right, man. Trying to tell you, man. Listening to people will get you in trouble, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. All right? Yo, man. How she look, bro? Oh, man. She's straight. She's straight, dog. Hey, man, she cool. You get there, bro. You're sitting there having dinner with a whole wildebeest, bruh. Hey, and he's not. And guess what? You don't even have the balls to say, hey, I'm going to go to my car real quick. I'll be right back. Dog. You listen to your boy, bro. Use your ass for run interference. Okay. So him and Clarissa could get cropping, and you get to go over there, bro, and play babysitter, bro. Okay. So it is what it is. All right. Y'all got it till y'all don't got it. All right. JPJ claimed he was a starting center, man. He had to compete. Forgot he had to compete for it. Hey, man. Like I said, man, Jordan Meredith got every snap. Ain't that right, Whittington Thomas? He got every snap at center. On Thursday, every snap. At the scrimmage, on the starters, every snap. Where's JPJ being the center at? Like I said, man, y'all know it, but y'all don't. Whittington Thomas said Pete knows the importance of having a dominant D-line. Yes. Bruce Banner, what's going on? Is this a good trade? I don't like it. I understand why it was done, because we have no choice, man. Our D-line isn't getting it done, bro. All right, man. Straight up. Lloyd Lay. Hey, Lloyd Lizzle. What's going on, Lloyd Lizzle? What's going on, big dog, bro? All right, man. I love when Lloyd Lay on here. That's my dog, man. Okay. Lloyd Lay the kind of cat you don't want to see him, dog, at the end of the night. Ain't that right, Lloyd Lizzle? Okay. Lloyd Lizzle is the type of cat. I mean, you ever see Lloyd Lay? You do not want the best, but Lloyd Lay's not the one, dog. Lloyd Lay, lay your ass out. There's a reason why his last name's Lay. Lloyd, lay your ass out. Okay, that's what it is, all right, man. But he's on my side, man. I'm like, hey, Lloyd, got some chappers up in there. We got some people chapping their lips. He's like, oh, really? Okay, we gonna see at the end of the night. Yeah, mess around with Lloyd Lay if you want to. Yeah, all right, man. That's my dog, man. Hey, Lloyd, you know I did. Just because you asked me, that's the reason why I did the Hall of Fame game, dog. I shouldn't even have did that game, because I had to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and pack, man, and then I was up 24 hours, bro, because you wanted me to do it, and I did it because you wanted me to, dog. That's my homie. All right. A real Raider. Okay. All right, man. Yeah. Okay. He said, hey, man, her teeth are straight, but how long are you going to sleep with that retainer to maintain them? Hey, dog, that ain't my problem. If you got to lay next to her while her teeth are getting straight, you're missing the entire point, Cal. You're missing the entire point. I didn't say I was with her when her teeth was getting straight. I told her that her streak was straight the next time I saw her. Are you listening? I wasn't around when she was getting her teeth straight. I told her the last time I saw her, she looked like she had a claw's hand in her mouth. And the next time I saw her, her teeth was tight. Did you hear me or did you not? I was nowhere in the building. You must have been the one laying up with her, dog, when she was needed her damn her braces tightened. Baby, can you bring the screwdriver in here? Man, Cal, you was in there. Hold the lip back, put a bit of the lip back. Tighten that shit up. It wasn't me, bro. Okay, I see them when they're done up, not when they're coming up. Okay, let's get in their hands up, play around. Okay, all right, man. Troy Brown, where did Jack go? Jack Jones is with the he went to did Jack Jones go to Texas or something? Okay, and Sante, I don't know where Sante Samuel is. Okay, Marcus Peters give it up during the game. It's crazy. Nah, dog. He from the O, man. He is from the O. That Marshawn Lynch's cousin. He is Sean Lynch's cousin. It's town business. It was town business. Didn't mean nothing, did it? Didn't mean nothing, did it? Okay. All right, man. Yeah, Sante Jr. Yeah, I know. I'm just laughing. I'm laughing about it. Okay. All right, man. Period. Miss Patrice with a T at the end. Period. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Robinson was a dog. Man, they hating on Robertson, man. I mean, the hate for people just don't make no sense. The dude, you know what's funny about this, man? It's like, I don't know why it is, man. It's like a lot of these fans, it's like a mirror. You know how a mirror reverses everything, bro? It's a mirror. Like, the things that they try to put on these players is what they think about themselves, bro. Like the shit that they say, I'm just like, you have no idea what you're even talking about. Like I see it all the time, bro. Okay. All right, man. Getting rid of McDaniel's leftovers. Nah, he was a good player, bro. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, man. Hey, Winter Thomas, man. You want me to throw some people out? All you gotta do, man, is say, Shaq, get him out of here. Let's understand something right now, man. You don't get to disrespect my moderators, bro. Like, you don't get to come over here, because I'll boot your ass out of here. Matter of fact, man, you want me to go ahead and handle that for you, big dog, man? That's all you had to do. Okay? That's all you had to do, man. Let me see if you already handled it already. Okay? You already handled it, dog. But like I said before, man, don't think you coming over here running this shit. This is only one guy in here that runs this, and that's me. And then my peoples who handle business, man. You don't respect my moderators, you ain't gonna be here. Okay? All right, man. So no Uncle Shay over here. Come on, Justin Saw. You know what we're saying. That's right, Unc. She was legal. She's legal, all. Man, your ass is AARP membership card and shit. Nigga, 55 years old, messing around with a 19-year-old. She legal. Come on, dog. Okay. Yeah, so was that 23 million. I'm on the girl side. Should have took the nigga for 30. I mean, why not? Okay. Since she was legal, she was legally old enough to take that 23 M's too. Okay, let's just keep it a buck, bro. Okay. Y'all, like I said, y'all respect the person who got shot, and I respect the shooter. Okay, let's keep it gangster. All right. Okay. Said leaving milk at the back door. I mean, come on, dog. Okay. Similac. All right. Ed Cuts. Ed Cuts in the building. My boy Ed Cuts, man. Saints fan. The who that? He said, at least you know who your starting quarterback. My who that's our best. Hey, dog, I know who my starting quarterback is, but I don't know who my starting defensive tackle is. I have to tell you that shit right now. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna call your black ass after this, dog. But I don't even know what's going on. But I tell you this, I'd rather have Pete running shit than anybody else at this point. Pete's not asking for no permission. Pete's not sending a note and sending an email not to get answered. All right, it's not happening. What's going on, Cuzzo? Cuzzo in the building. Say, when Zaba said fact scouts all around us. Hey, man, those old men that were sitting next to us in the back, who wasn't bothered by anything we're doing. You got Max Crosby right behind you. Less than 7-8 feet. We're 7-8 feet away from Max. And their defense is doing those drills back there. He just looked back and looked straight back ahead. He wasn't concerned about all those dudes were and they weren't talking to each other either, bro. They were sitting there not even talking. Then when they left, they were like, yeah, we're Giants fans, so we don't got much to cheer about. And they laughed on the way out. Those were scouts. They were scouts. They didn't have no notes out. They weren't on their phones. They were just. And remember when they all left and they all came back with water? They all left at the same time. They all came back. And then they left all at the same time. I think they went over there, man, to go get some water, and they were taking notes. Man, what did you see? Oh, I saw blah, 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 blah. What did you see? Oh, yeah, I think that. I'm telling you, dog, we were bad. They was there, bro. Jones not disciplined. Hey, man, he never has been. Okay? He plays when he wants to play. Rondell Potter, man, JP going to be cooking out there. Only got to cover for like 3 seconds. There you go. There you go, man. Same with Amik Robertson. How did Amik Robertson look last year? He looked great. Looked great. All right, man. Black Steel. What's going on, Steel? Okay. Why did we trade Bennett? Because we didn't have no choice. Egalitarian, I'm not trading Tyree Wilson and Malcolm Coots for Michael Parsons. We don't have no depth. Like I said, these guys are used to Madden trades, bro. That's not even going to be a consideration. Okay. Jerry Jones wouldn't even answer your phone call if you called him with that. Okay. All right, man. And cuts, and the Browns signed another quarterback. What quarterback did they sign? Who else? What are they having? Just a quarterback lineup? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Have Joe Flacco pass the ball to Shedeur Sanders, and Shedeur Sanders throws the ball to Dylan Gabriel? What the hell is going on? I'm glad I'm not the Browns, man. I don't know what's happening. All right, man. Okay. Bill, hey, tell your daughter what's going on, Jesse. What's happening? Okay, what's going on? All right, good to hear you doing well, young lady. All right, Lloyd Lay, I'm not feeling this trade, neither am I. Ikey boy! Ikey boy! Just signed Nesta Shade Silvera today to compete for the depth side. Any word on him? Yeah, Nesta was he was a guy last year who looked like he was going to have an opportunity to maybe be like a second string player or something, and then he did that. Remember, he did that video in the locker room, and he said, "I don't understand why they ain't playing the nigga." You know, they remember that when he's that was him, dog. And then after that, he was out. That's a dude who, if his attitude is all right, he's gonna be somebody for some depth. But if his attitude was like it was with us, like he was really on tape in the locker room after the game. I don't know what they doing with a nigga, dog. Talking just like Shaq, okay. On camera, I mean, shit. Am I on the Raiders? I'm not. I'm not in the locker room. But he was gone. They cut that nigga the next day. So that's what you're getting. You're getting a guy who could be a depth piece if he keeps his mouth shut. But he likes to talk, right? He's the guy who said what he was gonna do when everybody else was fighting. Yeah, man, I was just waiting for the little one to jump in. I was about to fuck him up. One of them, the biggest one didn't do nothing. Always the one that said what he was finna do. Oh, man, I was finna do this, and I was finna do that. Never do nothing, okay? So that's what you're getting with Nesta. You're getting a dude who, at times, looked like he could do some shit, but he's always telling you what he's finna do. So, hey, man, good luck to you guys, okay? I mean, couldn't have happened to a better guy. Ikey boy, you know my man in the 50 grand, man, but you're still a Charger, dog. So, hey, I'm still rooting for you guys to not do shit, but you asked the question, I gave you the truth. All right. Light work. All right. Defense got worse. Vegetarian, John Spintek make a big mistake. It ain't him. John Aben, Damon Arnett are terrible picks. They got jobs, though. Jack Joe, they got a job. Said, oh, he's in Miami. Oh, he's in Miami. Oh, no. Jack Jeezy's in Miami? Oh, man. Okay. Somebody say Doo-Doo Brown. Doo-Doo Brown. Say Doo-Doo Brown. Man, he's in there acting a fool in there on some old school Luke Skywalker shit in there, because that's what I would be doing, dog. I would be in there acting a fool, bro. I would be in there acting a fool, dog. I would be, dog. But I would be doing my job on the field. But I'd be in that club. I'm telling you that shit down. Ain't no way in hell. Young, rich, handsome, and on the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. I'll be acting a fool. But I'd be at practice. I do my job. But I don't know Jack Jones, man. He might fall asleep in some and wake up and practice. He's an hour late for practice and shit. Oh, shit. I'm late for practice and shit. Put on a hoodie. Hey, Jack. Close the door. Get me out. Hey, man, I ain't mad at Jack Jones because he ain't on my team no more, dog. He's still nephew. Jack Jones, hey, do what you want to do with Miami, dog. Hey, man, do what you want to do. Okay, have a good time out there. All right, Rondell Ponder. How did the defense get worse? Talking about that. Hey, man, I talked to Jeremy Chin. I talked to Jay Chin, bro. I said, hey, Jay Chin, what's the odds of you getting at least 4 interceptions? He says, I'm getting more than 4 picks. Told me that direct. Okay, he's signed on my shirt, on my Max shirt. I can show you. It says Chin 11 on it. I talked to him. Your starting strong safety said he's getting more than 4 interceptions. Told me that direct. So like I said, man, listen to who you want to listen to. I'm going to listen to me. Okay? That's just how I'm going to do that. All right, Brother Trife. What's going on? Okay. MXL All-Stars with the 199 dono, man. We appreciate your patronage. Thank you for supporting the channel, bro. All right, man. Lloyd Lay, appreciate the love, man. What you do. Hey, Lloyd Lay does appreciate. But you see, he didn't deny what I said about meeting him after the bar closing. You see he didn't correct that shit, though. That is my dog. But he didn't correct what I said. You don't want to see him after the club. Okay, don't. Okay. All right, man. Tried. What's going on, Tried? Rosetown Dave says Shaq never lies. Nah, I never lie, man. But just because I don't lie don't mean people don't be believing me until it happened. And they like, damn, Shaq got it right again. Then they're mad at me for getting it right. So it is what it is. Amen. Amen. Thought Jack was in Miami. I forgot where he was at. Patrice. Matthew Cato, Big Shirley, straight up. Okay, what's going on? Talk about a wake-up call. Okay, what's going on, Turi? What's happening? Period. That's right. Come on, Patrice, you know. All right, man. So Baby Huey can't get it done. Dog, I got hella video of one-on-one, 1v1 Crosby and your boy, dog. I got it. I really do. I got hella tape. Okay, I think I might put together a little reel and just put it up. But when I do those kind of things, they get like 200 views, bro. Like, when I put up that kind of stuff to really let you see some shit, man, I don't be getting no views for it, bro. I be getting 150 views or some shit. Like, I'm like, why even do it, bro? I spend 30 minutes putting it together, man. And it's not because y'all just want to hear me talk. Y'all don't want to see that shit. Y'all like, Shaq ain't talking over it. What's he's putting it up? All right, Big B. To any chance of Raiders land Michael Parsons, it's slim to none, bro. Buy a lottery ticket, okay? Ray Gonzalez like to say Shaq, Spike taking care of are not tied to JB. They're not. Tried, man. Ain't no line open holes for the RBs. Okay. Brown sign Tyler Huntley. Why? Somebody's hurt. Somebody has to be. You got to remember right now, you guys. Roderick Smith, you got to remember right now. Right now, every team has 90 men on their roster. We haven't had the cuts yet. When we start having preseason games, we're going to start cutting the roster after week 1. We're going to start cutting the roster down to like 70 something. And then we're going to cut it down to like 60 something. And then we're going to get to 53. So we got a lot of plumbers, fry cooks, table bussers, you know what I'm saying? And janitorial workers that have on uniforms right now. So just because they pick you up don't mean you're going to make the roster at the end. Maybe they want to see something. All right. Edgar Terry, I'd love to see Shador Sanders on the Raiders. It could happen later on in life. Drummer guitar, what's going on? Okay. All right, man. AP's boys Nesta. Yeah, man. I mean, AP didn't draft Nesta. But that was AP's boy. Because he definitely was out there, you know, campaigning for AP until he said that crazy shit. And then it was curtains for him. When I don't know if you guys remember seeing that video, but he was on the camera talking about, yo, man, I don't know why, man, I don't get it, man, why they ain't playing the nigga. He said it just like that, like, dog. You ain't Shaq, okay? I mean, I can say whatever I want, but you, nah, okay? Funny as hell, all right? Jack Jones smacking the clapping cheeks of Miami. I definitely would, bro. Trust me, okay? I spent all my college and every high school, college, everything in the clubs, bro. I had a fake ID. Said I was 20. I was 23 when I was a junior in high school. I was running with my friends' older brothers at the bars, bro. Okay, telling you. I was doing things that nobody in 11th grade had no business doing, okay? But guess what? I was at school every day because I needed to play basketball. I needed to have my grades. So no matter what I did, I was at school doing what I needed to do and going to practice and going to the clubs I wasn't allowed to go in, okay? But doing things, growing up with it. Like, come on. I still was doing what I needed to do. Jack Jones, I don't know if he could keep that kind of focus. I mean, Miami is Miami. We were there this weekend, Whittington Thomas, a whole lot of shooby-doobies everywhere. Salute to the shooby-doobies that were in town. But it's not Miami. It's not Miami Beach. It's not South Beach. It's not Palm Beach. It's not Lauderdale. It's none of those things. Tell you that shit now, okay? Straight up. All right. Take my ass to the house, man. Patrice laughing at Doodoo Brown. Come, because she knows. She knows that was the cut. See, Patrice, myself, and you, Whittington Thomas, hey, and anybody from my era that used to hang out like we hung out, we know there were certain songs that came on that it was okay to get up on somebody, and it was certain songs that didn't matter. You could just walk out on the dance floor and grab one because it was the song gave you permission, and Doodoo Brown was one of them, dog. It didn't matter what was popping. Your ass could have had 49 pimples that said 49 on the side of your face. If that song came on, a shooby-dooby would let you get up on it for that song and shit, okay? And you needed to make it pop. So that was one of them joints, okay? I'm trying to tell you, right? All right, man, okay? All right, man. You a fine motherfucker, rock you back that ass up. Come on, dog. Come on, that's another one. Right? Back that ass up. Didn't matter. Okay. Your ass could really have that oh dear. You really could stake. But she'll let you get up on it doing it. Back that ass up, dog. Okay, that back that ass was on you. Once it was over, she walking off the dance floor. Now it's time for you to spit game, or you should have been hollering at her before, or you should have been letting her know what you're working with. Come on, okay, all right, come on, dog. All right, man, come on. Okay, all right, man. Girl, you got the biggest one. Girl, shake your ass. Shake your ass. Watch yourself. There's another one. Come on. Where the hundreds at? If you're from my era, we had permission songs. Y'all don't got permission songs. Y'all young ones, man, you skinny jean wearers out there, y'all don't got permission songs to get on somebody and not get arrested and not get kicked out. Man, I'm telling you, these girls will walk up to the security guard on them songs and put it on them. The security guard's up there like, oh, shit, I'm at work and I'm getting this too. So I'm going to come on. We from different eras. All right, that's why she's laughing. She's laughing, all right, because she understands. All right, man. Okay. Lloyd Lay said it's called Find Out Season. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. Mess with Lloyd Lay if you want to. Okay, try to tell you. All right, Marcus Guillaume was good. All right, it was had the big dog. Appreciate you, man. A real Raider, man. Yeah, man, with 3. Hey, man. Appreciate you, dog. All right, man. Yes, sir. Sanders has hurt his shoulder. Sat out last practice. Yeah, like I said, camp body. All right, man. All right, man. Come on, ride that train. Come ride it. Do. Come on, man. It's easy. If you were really out there, then you would know. As soon as I say the song, you're thinking about what you were doing. You weren't thinking about what the song was. You're like, that memory popped in. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. That's what God damn. That's where I met Christy. Come on. That's where I met Christy at. Okay. All right, man. That's what smoking a cigar when he said the N word. That's right, Yusuf. That was the game when we were smoking cigars. We won the game. I don't understand why they ain't playing the nigga. Exactly. That's exactly what he did. And he wasn't on the squad after that. Okay. All right, man. Weather in Vegas is bad right now. It was 100 and when we got back to the car at Henderson, inside the car temperature was 115. And we had a white SUV. Because when Tom was like, man, we got to get a car that ain't going to get hot. It was 115 in the car, bro. It was 109 out there. It was 115 in the car. I'm telling you, dog. Vegas is no joke. All right, man. Too Short, Blow the Whistle. But it wasn't a permission song, but it was a song that the girls liked. But there was songs that it was absolutely okay to grab a girl around the waist and do this, and you don't know her. Certain songs, bro. Okay? Certain songs, it was a permission song. If they were out there, it was okay. It was okay, bro. No foul on the play. Nobody was getting in trouble. Okay? Now, I done seen a lot of girls get snatched up off the floor when their boyfriend came in and she's over there. I'm just dancing. The hell you doing? Nigga like, you know the song, bro. It's the song, dog. Like, hey, she was down. Okay. Now, the best thing is when they played all those songs in a row. Now, when they played all those songs in a row, so I'm giving away all the trade secrets, man, but it don't matter. If they play all those songs in a row, that'd give you 3 or 4 songs for you to get your Mac in. Hey, what's your name, girl? Oh, yeah, where you from? Oh, shit, yeah. What you guys doing later? Ooh, yeah, we got a little something we got going on there. Give you time, all right? But like I said, man, a lot of y'all ain't from my era, all right, man? All right, I'm about to go in the house, bro. It's getting dark out here, okay? All right, man. Songs gave us carte blanche. Raggedy Cats get the booty shaking. Man, those are the songs of my boys. A lot of the little homies that couldn't get no love. That's they go in there and do that, man. Or one of them. I'm F''em girl dress dances, where she had a fight with you or broke up, and they took, come on, girl, throw on the F''em dress, and we going to the club, and then that's when she's like throwing it back. Okay, and I'm telling you, I done seen many arguments in the club, many arguments at the center of the dance floor, especially in Oakland, okay, San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, Sacramento, any of them dope ass clubs, all the way down to Monterey. I done seen so many girls get snatched off the dance floor because they out there come and ride the train and shit, okay, and we out there popping it, they coochie popping, okay. All right, man, come on, dog. Y'all remember the Yin Yang Twins whisper song? The whisper one? The whisper one was the permission song to get on them and whisper in their ear and talk. Yeah, girl, da-da-da-da-da, blah. Y'all don't even understand what I'm talking about. Yo, watch a bunch of cornballs talking about the Raiders. They can't tell you what I'm telling you, dog. They can't tell you the truth. The whisper song. Go look them up. The whisper song where he whispered the whole shit. That was the song, be on it and whisper in their ear, telling them everything. That's what the permission songs, man. I mean, let's go, man. Come on, dog. Let me get up out of here. All right, man. Okay, Ike Boy said permission songs was my era, man. Little John, Yin Yang Twins. I just said Yin Yang Twins. Sean Paul, Freak a Leak. That's another one. Do. Freak a Leak. Do. You don't understand. When you heard that little whistle, when you heard them little John Whistle songs, those are permission songs, bro. All of y'all know, yeah, dog. All y'all know, yeah. Okay? Yeah. Like a damn Pied Piper blowing the whistle and the Chubby Doobies following you out the club. Y'all don't understand that, dog. We had the best era. My era is the best era. You know why? Because we didn't have no social media. I'm gonna go after this. We had no social media. We had no Facebook Live. We had no Instagram Live. We had no broadcasting. We had no YouTube. We had nothing. We had pagers and cell phones, if that. No camera phones. Nothing. So when you think your father's corny, you think your uncles and all of them's corny, when you think your mama and them never did nothing, your aunties and all of them, they was all in the club with us. They were all in the club with us. And none of us have no receipts on anything that happened. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember that. Where's your receipts? We didn't have any. Now you guys, don't be Shannon Sharp. They might record you, they might videotape you, and they might sue you. But that didn't happen to us. All right, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm at the Check and Filter.